Hello, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for coming in today, taking the time to come and watch this video. I thought I'd do a reading today just to feel into September. So at the date of filming this is the 1st of September, and I thought it'd be nice to get a bit of an idea into what major shift are you expecting this month, in the month of September. Okay, so I have 3 piles here to choose from. We have the Awakened Soul Oracle deck with the Pyrite. We have the Citadel, the Fantasy Oracle with Obsidian. And we have the Moonology Oracle cards with the Clear Quartz. So I will leave this on the screen for a little bit, just so you can take a moment, take a breath, have a feel into which group you would like to choose. Group 1, Group 2, or Group 3. It may be the number, the card deck, or the crystal that draws you in, or for whatever reason. A question we'll be asking is, what major shift are you expecting this month in September? What messages are here for you? So I'd just like to remind you as well that all timestamps for the group readings will be in the description below. So you'll find, once you've selected your card, click in below the video in the description section, you will find the timestamps you can click on, and they'll take you directly to the card reading you are seeking. Okay. And when you keep an eye on the description below, you'll find information in there. I'll pop in an update as time goes. So yeah, enjoy. Okay, Group 1, thank you for coming and listening today. Here we are doing a reading today on what major shift are you expecting this month, the month of September. Okay, so you've chosen Pyrite. And oh, sorry, just listening to the birds outside, tweeting away. So we've got Pyrite and we've got the Awakened Soul Oracle deck. Okay, now Pyrite is a powerful protection stone. It shields and protects against all forms of negative vibrations and or energy working on the physical, etheric and emotional levels. So you've chosen Pyrite for your stone today, so whether there's any significance to that for you. And we are going to give this one a shuffle. What major shift is Group 1 expecting September this month? Oh, I'm just going to take one of those. Okay, so we have healing. And I've already shuffled these cards. So I'll just grab one. It's time to release negativity with full moon in Scorpio. We have the guide, inheritance, correction. The twins, self-protection, dual natures. I'll just pull a few out first before I go into reading through these. Card 31, Florida water, natural form, enchanted potion, red roses, cleansing. Okay, so looks as though the month of September, the main focus card that is going to be the focus point for you is healing. Okay, she's carrying this heart, or this blue box with a little heart shape on the front. Now for me, blue represents the throat chakra. Well, not for me, for everyone. Well, I should restart that. Blue tends to represent the throat chakra. Okay, and we've got here a heart shape on the front of this box, and she's holding it closely. So I feel like there is an area of the heart that needs to be voiced, or perhaps the voice that is not expressing enough of the heart to someone, and therefore that's where the healing is going to take place. Okay, I do feel as though, and this doesn't have to be speaking to someone, this can just be your truth in whatever actions you are doing, whatever way you are living your life, the way you are choosing to move forward. Okay, and with the full moon in Scorpio, we got it's time to release negativity. So any negative beliefs that you are holding of self in, you know, that's stopping you from being able to voice who you are or be seen. And to be seen, sometimes we just think that that's our face. It's like, for me, sometimes I find it more powerful being seen via my voice, which is why you haven't seen my voice yet. I have chosen to start with, just sharing my voice first before I get comfortable with sharing the rest of me, because it takes a lot of vulnerability for me to speak and to share this truth. So the fact that I need to share that, I feel like it's just a reminder for yourself that sometimes being seen is our voice too, not just visual face. Okay. And we have the Florida water, natural form, enchanted potion, red roses, and cleansing. It looks like there's quite a bit of blue in this card, purple and blue. So there's still some potency in that voice being heard. Okay. Whether number 31 has any significance to you, or perhaps the 31st of the month has any significance for you at this time coming up. Okay, it could potentially be a time where things of this nature will come to its full completion too. We have the guide here, inheritance and correction. The first message that's popped into my head is as though this door open and the flowing in is energy and conditionings that have been inherited in the way that you choose to be heard. And, you know, with the bell ringing, it's like, this is my sound, you know, I'm going to be louder than what I've been shown. I'm going to stand up to the voices that have been before me. You know, I'm going to speak my truth, because for quite some time in history, a lot of people tend to take on what they know from family, what they've learned behaviours. We watch, we hear, we see, or watch, see, same thing. We watch, we hear, all sorts of ways that we've experienced. We've inherited those learnings. And it's as though this coming to yourself and being heard, it's almost like it's a cleansing of all the negativity that has been holding you back in expressing your truth of who you are, based on what you've inherited. And you know, with the guide, and it says correction here, it's as though you are being guided this month. You've got the little golden keys here. The keys are like opening the portals. You have significant protection by ancestrals or spirit guides. There is someone, you know, here the twins, self-protection, dual natures. I'm feeling here that there is a balance of support in both the ethereal and the present for you, in guiding you through correcting the way you are seeing yourself or the way you are being heard. You know, there is going to be a lot of self-protection required during this process, because naturally when we live a life displaying, or not displaying, but presenting ourselves in a certain way, people become very, I guess, conditioned to the way you are. It's like, you know, oh, but Susie's always been that way, you know. Susie's always been that person. Why is she suddenly behaving differently? Or why is she suddenly saying no? Or changing the way she looks? Or rambling on about all this new stuff? And it's like, well, no. Obviously, Susie's just an imaginary person I'm creating. But I mean, as an example, well, no, Susie was being what Susie knew to be. But September, the energies, the line here, the ancestral line is being cleared, and it's ending at Susie. She's showing the way of, this is how we change. I am no longer going to be that person that I've been made to be, and that I created myself to be based on the only things I knew. You know, we can only be what we know, and it's up to us to educate and grow and cleanse and remove what no longer serves our highest good, and being at integrity with what is. It takes a lot of stripping back the layers to come to your own authenticity like that. It's not an easy feat. So, you know, it's going to be an interesting yet very supported time for you to process through this. And here it says natural form. It's like, and the cleansing, it's like you are stripping back to your natural form. This is who you are meant to be. This is what the divine has intended for you. This is what was led for you to begin with. Let's go back to that. There is the red rose here. There is a white rose in the picture, but it specifically says red roses. And for me, red roses is passion. It's that fire. Really start focusing on what lights you up. A clean slate. You can manifest whatever your heart desires. Okay? With the new moon coming up in September, would be a potent time to really be manifesting in and focusing in what you want to see. The full moon is about letting go, and the new is starting afresh. Okay? So I believe by the new moon, you'll really start to see what you're really wanting to call in. Now I will pull some other cards. We'll pull some from the tea leaf deck. I haven't shuffled these ones yet, so we will. Okay, so we have tea leaf here. So I'm just going to pull out a couple. Okie dokie. So I will pop this guy here. We have persevere and you will overcome problems. We have happiness. And we have December. Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. And Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Bell with announcement. And lastly, honour and respect will come to you with the crown. Okay, so we've got December here. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. This is alongside the cleansing and natural form. So perhaps, you know, when I discussed that 31 and perhaps being an ending, could even just be that during this month of September, you are going to be focusing hugely on what changes are going to occur, what needs to happen with this massive shift that you're working through this month. And you'll likely see the true outcomes coming to light by December, by the end of the year. It could be that this is a cycle that's going to end by the end of this year. Okay, 31st December. We have happiness, which is a result of persevering and overcoming these problems. And the honour and respect will come to you with the crown. So initially there is going to be, you know, someone is behaving stupidly. When we first put in our boundaries, it's really, really common to lose people out of our life, to have people behave like absolute, I won't use those words. You know, it's like suddenly people are just disappointed that you are no longer giving in to the way they wanted you to give in, or perhaps you know, you are changing and it just triggers them in themselves for some reason or another. There are many reasons why putting our boundaries in place can suddenly trigger others, okay? However, despite this, it is always for our highest good to be authentic to ourselves and to place boundaries that are fair and reasonable to support ourselves. Obviously, I don't mean nasty boundaries and being over the top and rude or anything like that. I mean just, you know, you have the right to say what you're not comfortable with and what you are. You have the right to dress the way you want, to be seen the way you want, to have certain energies surround you and to not have certain energies surround you. I guess the options are endless in what you can set boundaries up for, okay? And this will trigger people. But what it does do is it does welcome in many aligned individuals that are here for your highest good, that will honour and respect you for your choices. And it will keep those in your life that can already see that. Self-protection, the twins, dual natures. You have a bit like the yin and the yang, the sun and the moon. You've got this balance here, okay? Very Gemini energy. Whether Gemini is relevant to you or not, I take it as it comes, but I'm seeing here that this is going to truly bring you balance. And first things first, you need to learn what that balance looks like for you, which you'll learn through this healing journey. But it's going to bring you so much more joy. With the bell, we have an announcement. So you will receive an announcement during this time of some sort. Okay, I'm just going to move this crown out the way down here so we can make some room for some cards, some tarot. Okay, September energy for group number 1. What energy is expected for group number 1 for September? Queen of Swords. The Emperor. Judgment. And we have Two of Wands. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords, this is going to require a lot of strength from your mind to overcome this time. Okay, you have to be fair and considerate of yourself and others when dealing with this. Like, you know, think of that kind of objective thought process. As I mentioned before, when we set boundaries, we still have to be fair in those boundaries. We still have to be considerate of other people's feelings, you know, in perhaps the way we deliver it, perhaps fair in what we classify as a boundary in the situation that we're in. You know, I'll let you discern that for yourself. However, it is going to be likely that you're going to upset someone by putting in boundaries. Let's just find the best way to do it without stepping on toes, okay? And with the Emperor, you will have that logical and practical, you know, strength with that fairness. You'll be able to give that message with authority from yourself, you know, standing firm and strong in what you believe in. You will have fairness, but you're going to maintain your stability in what you need, okay, and where you stand. Remember, you are doing this for you after all. So this isn't about giving in to others and saying, oh, but, you know, okay, I'll let it slide this time. No. If something is true to your heart, remember that, and your voice is feeling choked up and constricted because you know deep in your heart to be true, you do not want this. You know, an example could be a relationship. You really just don't want this person in your life anymore. It could be a friend or whatever. They keep hurting you. And you've talked to them and nothing's changing. And they keep promising and promising, and then you go, oh, okay. But meanwhile, inside you're still going, no, no, no. But you're afraid of hurting them. That is a time where it's okay the outcome's going to be to hurt the person, because obviously any form of ending of a relationship is never going to end in pure happiness and joy. It's going to hurt, okay? But you need to do what's right for you. it's no longer true for you. Let it go. So, you know, with the Queen of Swords, she uses power of mind. And with the Emperor, there is that very logical and authoritative sense there. It's very practical. So you will, the cards are saying you will be strong in this. You will be able to deliver this and exceed all that you thought you doubted perhaps, or you were afraid to do before. You will do it this time. Or maybe it's your first time, but you will. And you will be heard. We have the Judgment here. So we've got 2 major arcanas. So they're pretty strong energies. This is a strong energy that you are going to get through this. You are going to action this. It will happen. And with the Judgment, it's very forgiving. It's like, look, she's reaching down, like she's almost giving a lifeline, like, come on, okay. So I see this as, this is like a friend, for example. If you've spoken your truth, this friend is reaching out and going, yeah, you know what? I'm proud of you for putting that boundary in place. I'm still here to help you. Take my hand. The heart has another chance to fly. Judgment is about forgiveness, and it's not just about those around you, receiving judgment. It's also about yourself, that self-evaluation, and how you then see yourself. Giving your heart another chance to fly. Resurrecting you. It's like a whole resurrection of your life will occur as a result of your strategic thinking in starting to voice what needs to be heard for you. We're coming out of that darkness into this beautiful, colourful, and you see the sun slowly coming up. It's like the sun will rise again for you. We've got 2 of Wands. It's very balanced. It's taking those first steps after making all this change, and you'll be actioning this beautiful, balanced life after voicing what your heart needed to hear. It's like you're going to leave what was comfort for others, you are leaving behind for a comfort for yourself. Okay, you'll be okay to take those risks again. And although taking risks means taking, leaving comfort more and more, you're going to be so balanced that you're going to be completely okay with taking new risks. You will have so much more trust in you and connecting with others and speaking your truth. And you're just going to be so well received. Wands is very action oriented, so it's like that passion, that fire, and just moving forward. You are going to be in this beautiful, balanced, passionate energy. You will not let anyone step on your toes again, or any situation feel unsteady for you again. So September is going to be a powerful healing journey for you. And it's going to take grounding, love, and above all else, speaking your truth to yourself first before anyone. Sound the bell. this is happening. Okay. It's going to be a lot of freedom to come from this. Freedom to action and forward plan, new beginnings. To take new chances in life, and yeah, there's going to be so much planning coming from this. It's going to be beautiful. So pile number 1, I hope that you've received the messages that you would have liked from this reading. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful time for you, and yeah, I'm excited for you. It's going to be lovely. So much to come, so much change that's going to just bring in so much beauty. Just remember, slow and integrity for yourself. Now, if you could please, I would love it if you could subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you hit the like button or comment, I really do enjoy when people leave a comment, because it gives me a chance to see how things are going for you, and also brings your energy into the readings more if you're a person that comes back occasionally or often. It helps us align energies more. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you back again for the next reading. Much love. Okay, group number 2. You chose the Citadel reading, oracle reading for September. What is the big shift that's going to occur for you this month in September? And we've got Obsidian, which is grounding, healing, and protection. Okay, so this assists in keeping negative energies at bay and thoughts and feelings that are negative to you. Okay, and it helps you to embrace the courage to explore the unknown, which is going to happen this month. So let's find out what card group number 2, or I'm going to pull 2 of these actually, because I like the Citadel ones are a bit smaller, so I usually like to pull 2. So what major shift is happening for group 2 this month in September? Okay. Balance, invention, destruction, the alchemist, and the vengeance, overcoming slights, a choice. Okay. So with the alchemist and the vengeance it's about destroying what is previously known, what you've held on to. So in September, it's as though you are going to be letting go of anger and perhaps something that's been just holding this anchorage onto you. You know, well, here we've got the anchor. It's like it's just been anchoring you down, and although you think it's easier to just keep ignoring it and carrying it, the burden of carrying this is just pulling and pulling. And it's just going to keep on pulling. Okay, so the best thing for you to do right now is to cut it, let it go. In September, you'll be letting go of the anchor, alchemizing your life. So I'll pull some more cards before I go into this further. Okay, but that's the main energy of this reading. Group number 2 for September. Sovereignty. Group number 2, September. Confidence is your key to success with the new moon in Leo. September, major shift for group number 2. Water's wisdom, ocean's muse. Ooh. Intuition, hermit's light and discovery. Okay, so either number 7 or 34 may have some significance to you. And I might actually pull one of the animal oracle as well. Oh, group number 2. What major energy is being released with September for group number 2? Dolphin spirit, this and that are true. Okay, cool. So that was supposed to be what major energy shift is happening. Oh, my words get so muddled when I do these readings. Okay, so yes, new moon in Leo. So you are going to be needing to embrace confidence and strength through September. Shine. Know that your key to succeeding through this is just stand out. Be strong. You know, we have sovereignty here. Just being in your strength and truth of who you are. Just standing firm. You know, like the statues, they're not moving. They're firm to what they've chosen. This is it. So this is the energy you are going to need to use to overcome whatever it is that you're letting go of. And this anger, this vengeance, this energy that you're harboring onto, like, it's not good for you. You see with the red string, it's like a caution. And like I said, it's the anchor and the weight. The more we carry a burden in life, we can't move forward. There's no power to us. And it's funny in a way, because with sovereignty, like with the fact that these statues are here, I kind of feel like it's apt to the fact that while carrying all this weight, you are like these statues and you just can't move. You're frozen in time, frozen in this old energy of what was. It's like, how's that helping you? So there needs to be a destruction of this. A destruction of this old energy that has been angry about something. There's been this it's completely within you, completely engulfed all of you. You know, I see like the alchemist, it's like it's, you know, alchemy, it's like it's taken over all of you. It's alchemized. And there needs to be a destruction to be able to start again. A destruction of what your thought pattern has been. Destruction of how you've been seeing it. Because you've only been viewing it one way, and it's time to now step into your confidence and new energy and your sovereign self. Dolphin spirit. Know what is true. And just go for it. The magic, the enchanted, childlike fun of, you know, that dolphin spirit. Dolphin is very wise, very smart. And they're also cheeky. They're very cheeky creatures. So, you know, just use a bit of joy in your life right now. a little bit of joy and sunshine, and step into your truth and start to allow the fun to destroy this pain that you've been holding on to. It says here you've got a choice. You have a choice. We always have a choice. We have a choice to just shift, change. It doesn't always make it easy to change, but we have choice. So we have card number 34, Ocean's Muse. Using water's wisdom, intuition, hermit's light, and discovery. So it's coming back into that emotional center of self. It's feeling into really discovering what in your emotions needs to stay and what needs to go. What am I holding on to that no longer has place within me? It's just the hermit's light. I see the hermit's light very much as, you know, you're on your own. Take that time. Really go within and listen to that inner wisdom. There is wisdom already within that knows all these answers. And you're going to know what's dulling you and what's lighting you up. You probably already know what this anger is. I don't think I even need to explain it to you. I think you know what is holding you back right now, what is anchoring you down from growth. All right, so we'll get some tea leaves. I did already shuffle this lot. I'm just going to grab some. Bum, bum. That'll do. Oh, shall we keep him? Okay, I'll keep it. Put these aside. There is a lot of blue here too, so you know, the last group number 1 was very voice related as well. So whether this has an element of you also needing to speak your truth, which I'm saying is very key in this last month has been a lot like that. I'm finding a lot of people needing to really step into their voice and being heard and seen, and yeah, interesting times. But we have heals, obstacles to overcome. Oh gosh, there was so many more hiding in there. I didn't realise. We've got a lot of cards today. Bull, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Bow, you are highly thought of. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. March. We have the Candle, you will be shown the way. I keep going. Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. Parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets. And lastly, we have dealings with a woman or a relationship with a woman. Okay, so we'll unpack this. It's quite a bit here. You obviously had your team, spirit team, or whoever it is that's supporting you to get these messages across, obviously wanted you to have quite a bit. Okay, so needle and thread. With that confidence, you know, I see putting a little something in, because the needle going through the eye of the thread going through the eye of the needle, it's like it's putting an effort, you're pushing it through. So confidence is your key to success. You're putting that work in, and as a result, a sincere wish will be granted. It's got here March. So March, or being the 3rd month of the year, you can either take it whatever works for you, March or 3 months' time. Okay? That you will have a sincere wish granted. And that is related here to you standing out and having the confidence to illuminate this space. Okay? And that enthusiasm of joy and playfulness to really just make it happen. We have Candle next to Water's wisdom, intuition, Hermit's light, and discovery. You will be shown the way. Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. With this, I feel energetically that this is intuitively and within your spirit team, or however you choose to take this, will not grant a certain wish that you have, or perhaps will not make something go your way unrelated to this. They will not make something go your way. They will show you the way. So it will feel like, oh, why didn't I get that? What's going on? But it's for purpose, because they are showing you the way. Okay? So by removing whatever it is here that you are hoping to be granted, it hasn't been granted for good reason, because there is another way to be headed on your path that is better for you. Okay? Hills, obstacles to overcome. So with your sovereignty and really stepping in and standing up for yourself and letting your emotions balance, letting go of whatever the fight is you've been holding on to, whether it's within yourself or whether it's against someone else. It's saying not to back down from opposition and to continue showing the strength and fortitude, which is what we mentioned up here. You know, with the lion or Leo, you know, the symbol of strength and, you know, shining, bright, illumination. Just continue standing out and you will overcome any obstacles within your way. You are highly thought of. As a result of being highly thought of, there is gossip. Okay? So be mindful of who and what information you share. Because there's something related to perhaps a woman that you have a relationship or someone you come into contact with who may not be completely true to you. Okay? They will gossip about your secrets. So it just may be something that you share with them, or just perhaps they're just not in their full truth with what they're saying to you. Okay? So just be mindful of that. Yeah. But you are highly thought of. Definitely. You stand out. You do stand out. So don't back down from that. Keep doing that. Keep standing out. You're like the ocean's muse. This beautiful, graceful, you know, look how beautifully lit up it is. It's just, yeah, the jellyfish is just so elegant. It's as though you are this beautiful jellyfish that is just so elegant, and yeah, you deserve to feel that gentleness and that lightness. Okay, so we'll pull some tarot. So what to expect for September with a major shift occurring for group number 2. Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, 3 of Pentacles, and 4 of Swords. Okie dokes. So the shift that's going to happen for you is letting go of this, okay? You are going to do that. You still do need to actively do that though. It's not all going to magically pan out just for you. You still have to put some effort in to make it happen, okay? However, Seven of Wands is showing that, you know, look, they're like defensive. They're like, stop. No more. So this is you saying no more to whatever this energy is that's holding you down, this anchorage. You're putting a stop to it. You've got to persevere, but you're definitely going to be defending yourself against it. So you're definitely going to be trying to stop this, okay? With the Hierophant, number 5, Major Arcana. It's like you're no longer going to conform to something. You are going to trust that you are capable of persevering through this. And you're going to trust that there is better. Okay? Your beliefs are already there, and you know how you should be feeling. You know what should be happening. And you're now just starting to find that energy in September to really say no more. I'm not going to allow myself to feel this way anymore. And if it is an external party doing this to you, I'm not going to allow this to happen to me anymore. Okay? Not birds tweeting in the background today. Hopefully they're not too noisy for you. I love hearing them, but anyway, not everybody else does. Okay, so 3 of Pentacles. So you are going to receive that support, which we saw earlier here with the candle being shown the way. So you do have support helping you along this way, okay? You will be shown how, and I'm not sure how yet, but you will find out. Likely, as we mentioned earlier, with the wish not being granted, is probably going to pivot you into a new direction or expose something else within yourself of a new way, okay? But I feel like you're just going to be grounded in this energy of that knowing. Like it's as though you're going to feel supported. It's not just like a blind leading forward kind of situation. This is, you're going to know that there's support there. So whether the you will be shown the way is going to be in human form showing you the way or not, either way you will, because 3 of Pentacles is about collaboration and teamwork. So one way or another you are going to be shown, and I do feel like you're going to see it. Okay, it's going to be present to be seen. And 4 of Swords. So there is going to be a huge level of peace just starting to come through for you within the way you feel emotionally, how your mind's balancing. You know, the sword's starting to point away. She's starting to come out of the water, you know. It's like, oh, I'm slowly starting to come out. So, yeah, it's so as a result of you starting to let this anchorage go, you're going to start to feel the relief. Those swords are no longer going to be pointing your way. there's protection now. She's protected. Look at her. She has space now to protect. It's like there'll be space to rest and come back to self. Start to feel a bit of a sinking into that new energy without that anchor. Okay? So there's going to be an absolute energy of, this is what my beliefs are. I'm no longer going to allow that to hold me down. Okay? I am supported in this. And I choose now to say no more. I'm letting this energy go. Okay? I'm allowing this major shift to happen. And then there's that beautiful rest into that. So I'm just going to grab one more card from Tarot as energy of the outcome of this major shift for group 2 in September. Okay. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. Definitely looks much more relaxed. But Knight of Pentacles is, you know, it's like being more committed, I guess, is probably the best way of, you know, committed and reliable. It's like letting go of this anchorage is going to bring out an energy in you that is just going to be dependable. You're going to be able to rely on yourself. Okay, you're not going to be carrying all that weight anymore. It's going to be a lot more relaxed. Obviously, the Knight of Pentacles is hardworking as well. But I mean, I feel like I don't get the energy that it's going to be hard after letting this go. I feel like, although you're still a hard worker, I feel like it's going to be a massive burden off. Okay. So, pile number 2. I hope you got what you were hoping to from today's reading. If you could please subscribe if you feel called to. It helps with the energy as well for me to deliver more messages when I have that commitment of energy by way of hitting like and subscribing. And obviously by subscribing you never miss out on a reading too, as I will be popping up readings each week. And yeah, I'd love for you to be able to join in with more. Also, would really appreciate it if you wanted to give some feedback. Pop in the comments how this resonated with you. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you on here again, and all the best on your journey in September. Hello, group number 3. Thank you for coming over today to watch. And you've selected Clear Quartz, which is sorry, losing my throat now, which is our Master Healer stone. Just gonna have a quick drink. Okay, so we have the Moonology Oracle. So we'll pick your main energy card for what is your major shift for September for group number 3. Okay. have don't let your past hold you back with South Node. Okay, and we'll grab some other oracles before we start to unpack this. Group 3, major shift for September. Knowledge. Group 3, major shift for September. Yep. Just going to go this one and this one. We have the adventurer, responsibility, expectations, and the alchemist, balance, invention, and destruction. We had the alchemist in, I think it was group 2, maybe. I lose track too quickly. And last oracle for group 3, major shift for September. 22, drawing down the sun, wildfire, divine masculine, magnificence, and witness. Okay, so don't let your past hold you back. So during September, you'll be letting go something from the past, whether it be past life related, whether it be within this current lifetime. There is something that you've been dwelling on. It's just not serving you anymore. Okay? I feel like it has to do with the knowledge that you hold, or the way you perceive the knowledge that you hold. It's like there's this responsibility and expectations on you, with expectations on what you should be knowing. Perhaps you lacked knowledge in an area in your past life or once in this life, and you've still been, I guess you haven't forgiven yourself for this. You know, for a past behavior or a way that you dealt with situations in the past, and you just haven't allowed yourself to witness how much you've actually grown from this. Because with the volcano, it's just like it's expelling. It's like, well, that's gone. It's old news. You know, this has been brewing in here for so long, and it's time for this to just explode and just go. You know, that whole feeling of when you hold something down too long, it's just going to come out. So it's like, well, you can only hold on to this for so long. We can't carry something that no longer is. We got to allow the new growth, new, to step in. Okay? Out with the old, in with the new. Could also be an expectation from an external party of some sort, whether it be work or a person or yourself, that you don't have enough knowledge to step into something, but yet you want to, you know, say something like imposter syndrome, which is quite common for us to feel like we need to have more knowledge and we don't have enough. Okay? But at the end of the day, even if it's an old lack of knowledge into a situation and a behavior that was as a result, it's like here I see these lights lift off. So it's almost like that's old. So, you know, that's been taken from you already. That's gone. You've allowed yourself to move through that. It's time to now forgive yourself and give it up. You know, here you release the little, you know, I saw them in Tangled, the kids movie. You know, they put the little candle and the little paper things float off into the sky. So it's kind of like, put that fire, that pain into this imaginary floaty thingy. I'm just not getting the right word for it. And ask the universe to take this from you. Okay? I have grown from this. I no longer need this. I let it go. I no longer allow the past to hold me back. Okay? And if it's knowledge that you feel you don't have enough of, I think you need to step into the divine masculine part of yourself and witness how much you already shine and how much is already in there ready to show its magnificence. You know, just remember the divine masculine is within all, you know, the masculine and feminine is balanced within all of us. So this is nothing to do with gender identification, okay? It's just the masculine essence of yourself in terms of the energy of the doing. There is that action that comes with the masculine energy. And with the card drawing down the sun, it's like you are going to draw in on that sun, and it's going to light like wildfire, and you are going to move beyond that old energy. You are letting it go. It's not holding you back anymore. You're going to witness your magnificence, and so is everyone else. We have the number 22, which, if it has any relevance to you, 22 or 4, and the alchemist, balance, invention, destruction. So yes, you're going to destroy that old belief system. Whatever it is that you've been holding on from the past, it's time to destroy it. Let it go. Okay, invent the new you, balance the new you. It's time to alchemize the beauty of all that you are. Goodbye, past. Now, I've already shuffled these tea leaves, and we'll grab some. I accidentally grabbed way too many in the last one. So, I will just, maybe, we'll take a month. Why not? I like grabbing a month. So, group number 3. You will receive a gift with the box. And we have December. I don't feel like this is December though. I feel like this is the 12th. The number 12 popped into my head before, and it felt more like days. And yeah, I'm feeling like maybe the 12th for this one. You will receive a gift. Okay, we'll come back to that. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding with the torch. Time to go out and have fun. Bowl with plenty of material things. And pen, new job or career. Okay, so it was funny because when I was going to speak into this, I was going to say I feel like you're going to receive the gift of seeing the illumination of this into play. And we get the torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding. So yes, I feel like around the 12th of September, you're going to receive the gift of insight. You're going to have this element of leveling up within yourself spiritually, or an awareness of self, Either way, there is going to be a shift within you that is going to suddenly go, wow, that old belief system is so gone. Like, how was I even holding on to that? Damn. That is not me anymore. I am magnificent. I am wildfire. And I'm going to shine like this sun, the sun that I am. Time to go out and have fun. So it's just going to just bring out this whole new joy within you. Like, wow. Just, yeah, just this playfulness once you let this old story go. Bowl with plenty of material things, new job or career. So, yeah, as I said before, I feel somewhat like it's almost like a bit imposter syndrome-ish, you know. If that is the case, if it is, say, going for a promotion or going for perhaps delivering a business of your own in a service that you have perhaps doubted yourself on, it's going to shift. You are going to receive an abundance of gifts within this area. We've got new job, career. It says plenty of material things here. You are going to be like the needle in the haystack, that one special, or should I say this job or career, this opportunity is like the needle in the haystack. It's like it's just this amazing new development within your life when you let go of this old energy. Embrace you. You're incredible. You've got so much potential. The knowledge is all there. It's been there forever. Okay? And any old knowledge that was no longer needed is gone and recreated into this whole new, which is beautiful. I'll pull some tarot for group number 3. What energies for September are here for group number 3 with this new major shift? Okay. Ace of Swords, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Wow. It's just, and the High Priestess. Good golly, that's a lot of swords energy there. Wow, yeah. It's like you're just going to have this huge mental breakthrough. You know, it's funny we're talking knowledge, and then the Ace of Swords has all these books here. Like, just this archway of books. It's just, there's just this whole clarity and breakthrough. You're just going to see everything for what it is. Suddenly, all your knowledge is going to be clear of what no longer stays and what you are powerful within already, what you already hold. Yeah, it's just beautiful, like this whole new beginning of, yeah, you're just going to have this whole new vision. That's so cool. And 8 of Swords. I feel a bit like this was very much where you were, and you may be for a little bit more of the start of September, is in this, you know, like feeling trapped and just, I guess, it's like you're powerless. You just felt paralyzed with where you were. And I've always liked this one because, you know, again, you've got this little key here and the lock's here, and really you see the hole in the jail or the bars. It's like all you have to do is put your arm through and put the key in the lock. It's kind of like you are so close. You are so close, more than you realize. You already hold the key. You already know how to break through this. Okay. You've got space. You've got the answers. It's all there. You just need to see it. Okay? You need to remove any victimization of self. So yes, it's like no more. And then we go over to this Nine of Swords, and there's this, you know, it's as though you're shifting through this as we go up to, you know, obviously take dates as just, I don't want to promise you it's going to be the 12th of September. This is just what's come through. So you take this as you feel, because time can be one of those areas that we just don't always know. But I feel like through this journey of letting go of this, you are going to experience this powerlessness, this feeling of being the victim. There is this element of feeling like you are in despair, like you can't go on anymore. But, you know, the 9 is like almost at the end. You are so close to just revealing and push through that last emotion when you really feel defeated and you really feel like, no, that's it. No, you are on the brink. Literally, you are literally just around the corner from the change, okay? Because with the High Priestess, there's that, it's really funny actually, because I shouldn't say funny, but I mean, you know, water, the High Priestess is a water element, and it's very emotive. And then Swords is very mind related. So it's like that battle of you'll be going from mind more to heart, to embodiment, to that inner self knowing. And, you know, High Priestess is also thirst for knowledge. It's creativity. It's like, it's coming more from that intuitive knowledge though, and that trusting of what you already have within, that you already hold. You know, we've got our own inner voice, and that is our knowledge. Sometimes, you know, in this system we've all grown up in, it's very, you don't have a degree, you're not good enough. You don't have this, you're not good enough. It's like we forget that there is so much power in life knowledge in itself. I'm not going to discount the fact that there is importance in other studies and furthering studies, especially in specific topics that are, you know, there's absolute relevance in study. However, there is a massive part of self and of who you are as an individual and what you can offer the world that no one else can, that comes from your essence, that comes from your inner knowing already, that life lesson, okay? There is so much that no one else can teach you. You know, I like to use that whole, you know, I'm not going to pick on anyone, okay? This is not picking, I'm just using this as an example. It's like having a psychologist that you might feel, you know, has the knowledge but doesn't have the people skills and that empathetic, compassionate touch, and you feel like that's missing. And then you have a psychologist that, you know, has this beautiful element of self that just supports in a whole different light and gives them a whole different boost in how they can support an individual. It doesn't matter how smart they both are. There is an essence within each of us in any work we do, anything we do, that will shine. And that doesn't mean that psychologist that lacks it in that area is a bad person. It just means that they shine in a different way. They'll have different strengths that shine, and this one will shine elsewhere too. Okay, we all have an inner essence that is there for all to see. Okay, no matter what the field you work in, what friends you have, community, whatever it may be, you will have that magnificence that is you, that is no one else. Okay, and it will benefit you in your own way. So that knowledge that you have with the High Priestess, it's an inner knowledge, it's a knowing, it's an already there, it's a, no one else can own that. That's you. That is your power. You are the power. Okay? Yeah, that's beautiful. I don't know if my analogies or whatever may say come off the right way sometimes. I hope they do, but you know, you kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Okay? Well, I hope you do anyway, I'm sure. The High Priestess is card Major Arcana number 2. And we have 22. So you may be seeing signs of 2s at the moment. 222. Yeah, you may relate one way or another to that. Okay, I still like to leave your intuition to allow you to discern somewhat for yourself within my readings. So because the point of this is guidance. It's not for me to tell you how to do things. This is for you just to receive and allow to land however it may land for you. And there is no right or wrong way for that to happen. Okay? But you are breaking free in this September. You are absolutely going to be breaking free from this past part of self that's been holding you back. Okay? Thank you, group number 3. I'd love it if you could hit like and pop a comment in if there's anything you'd like to share. And I really, really do love it when you pop a comment in. Give some, an element where we can touch base with each other, and others can see what others have received as well. It's just a nice way of receiving, I guess, where you're at with this and how this resonated with you. And yeah, I'd love it if you could subscribe to the channel, and then you don't miss out on any new videos. And all the best for September. Take care.